Well, hello, guys. This is the night time. I know this thing, and we are live here to witness games by Wesley So and Duda Jan Krzysztof. Well, this. Hello, guys. This is the night. Okay. I'm. Okay, guys. Let me know if you can hear me properly or not. That is very important before we start. And oh my God, look at this thing. Wesley So is already leading in this thing, and this game is also going to be very interesting because last 11 seconds are remaining, 2 seconds, and we will see what is going to happen here. 4 pawns are there from both the sides, we can see, but Duda is having very less time, but all these players are quite good in this kind of things. I hope he will be able to draw this game, and let's see. We will not be that much sure like what is going to happen. Now the pawn on h3 was hanging, he plays bishop f5, and position is quite equal. Check this pawn a5, very good move. Okay, this game is going towards a draw, that's what I will say, because even if we capture here, okay, all these captures will be there, and finally it is going to be there. So next game will be played very soon. And let me know whether I'm lying with you or not. Okay, this is a draw. They're going to start the next game very soon, guys. See, they have started, and Wesley So is leading in this fight right now with quite a big margin. This is 3 versus 3+1 time control is there, so every move you will be getting 1 second. Yep. Okay, guys, let me know whether I'm clearly audible to you or not. I know that very few people are here who are watching with me, but I hope you will enjoy with me, because that's the plan. I was anyhow going to look at the games myself, so I thought like maybe I can come live and we can look at these games. Okay, this line which is being played here, 92 variation in the e3 Nimzo Indian. I personally play this line from the white side, and I know this thing, like whenever it is possible for white, or if yes, hello butterscotch cricket clips is also here. So whenever white gets the chance to play c4 followed by d5, yeah, is it quite clear, guys? Let me know. Is it quite clear for you? I hope it is clear to you and you can hear me very properly. If you guys, if you are there, please like the stream so that more people will join us, because we are going to see lots of games today. This is just the beginning for our stream. Okay, so let's look at the game in a little bit, and I came here quite late, I know this thing, but the games are blitz games, and we are going to enjoy blitz games together. So okay, this knight is being played pinned here. Maybe e5 is one of the moves which is going to be played very soon. So white needs to play queen e2 or queen c2 or maybe queen f3, means basically he needs to move the queen. Okay, thank you cricket clips for letting me know that it's quite clear. It's quite clear. Okay, let me check. Okay, I think I am more visible also now. It's much better now, maybe. Okay, so here rook d8 is played. They are not playing, he's not playing the move. I don't know why. Duda has stopped a little bit. Is he still playing or is he disconnected? Okay, queen e2 is played. That's what we were thinking, but Duda has taken a lot of time here. Okay, thank you butterscotch for letting me know that everything is clear. And okay, we have quite a good number of people also here. I can see almost 50,000 people are already watching here with us. Okay, fine, I'm just kidding, I know. Okay, b5 is played. We'll look at this game together and we'll try to enjoy the things which are going on in this game. So okay, b5 is played. Obviously black is trying to do something in this position. If we capture on b5, what is going to happen? Well, if we capture on b5, we have this queen a5 check, followed by we will be capturing on b5. So c5 is played obviously to stop everything, and now this bishop comes on this diagonal, which is a good diagonal, I will say. And once again I will say once again I will say this thing, that whenever white will be getting d5 move, then only his bishop will be active. But black plays a very good move, that is bishop d5, stopping this d5 breakthrough. And that's why now we are not sure how he is going to develop this bishop on b2. Okay, this bishop on b4 b1 is having some scope here, but bishop on b2 is still not that sure. Okay, another possibilities which I can see, that when the bishop is like this, maybe the possibilities of rook lift are there, like rook c3. Oh, that's what he played. Rook c3 followed by the rook is going to come on the king side. Okay, Duda, I know that we have seen many of his games in the past also. Duda is a very creative player, guys. He plays chess in a very creative way, and he's a fighter. He's not going to give up. That's what I will say. And okay, bishop c4 is played. Now I think he needs to play his queen, maybe to d2, so that queen f3 is not a good idea. g4 h5 is also not. Queen c2, okay, he is going for the direct attack. Maybe he wants to play something like rook f3 followed by rook into f6 in this position, and we never know. Thank you guys for liking the stream. If you are new here, I would say that do like the stream, guys, so that we can enjoy together some of the great games played by these two masters. Well, for the people who don't know about Wesley So, Wesley So is the, you can say, multiple times USA chess champion also, and he is a top ranked player. Duda Jan Krzysztof is from, by his name you can understand, Duda is from Polish background. Okay, let me check a little bit here. And his name is also Polish fighter, by the way, on chess.com. But here you can see their names are different, like they have original names here. Okay, rook is there. He defended the position quite well. The knight h5 is protecting everything, but still I will say that white is having quite good number of chances here. But look at his time. He's having just 6 seconds, guys, and when you are low on time, then anything can happen. And Wesley So is very clever. He is just repeating the position. Maybe he just want to take the draw from the black side, and he is happy. Okay, they have drawn the game and they're going for the next game. The next game has started here. Okay, fine. Knight f3 castle. Okay, knight comes into the center. This is a very solid setup, I'll say. Whenever you can land the knight in the center of the board, that is a good strategy. C into d5 is played here. Okay, guys, are you there with me? Please at least say hi, hello, so that I will understand that you are there with me. And if you are new here, I will once again say this thing also, that you can join my Discord and support the channel by subscribing to the channel. Okay. Just write down some of the things here. Wesley So and chess. Hi. Okay, Bhavdeep's okay, hi. You are here. That's quite cool. Okay. So let's see what is going on here. Okay, this time also Wesley So is playing quite fast as usual. He's a very practical player, that's what I will say. Like Wesley So always plays quickly and solid chess. He doesn't take too much of risk, and you can see that His position is quite solid. The bishop is sitting in the center of the board. Knight is also there. Black's pieces are yet to be developed. Okay, black will definitely develop those pieces, but we can see that white is definitely leading in development in this position. Thank you very much, Bhavdip. Okay, rook d8 is played. What to do? This bishop is pinned. Maybe we need to play our queen somewhere. Queen b a4 is one of the. Okay, he played knight a4, attacking this queen on b6. Okay, where should we play our queen? Maybe. Queen must be played. Maybe queen f6 is one of the possibilities in this position. Still, the development problem is still there with the black pieces, and we don't know exactly when that problem will be solved. We hope that he will solve the problem very quickly. Okay, I can see one more tactic is also there, that if queen is moved to the f6 square, then white has this tactic of playing rook into c8, rook into c8 followed by bishop into b7, and one of the rook will be falling. That's why maybe he played queen b4 to keep the support of the b7 pawn, but we can still play a3 and try to attack. Okay, he has played a3, queen a4, and maybe the sacrifice which I was talking about, is it working now? Take and bishop into, not that much, bishop into b7. But in that case, what is really happening? Or knight on a4 is still hanging because the queen is there. Our queen is supporting here. Okay, क्या होगा दोस्तों, थोड़ा बताओ. You can also suggest the moves if you are there. I'll be happy to get your moves from you also. Okay, for the first time I'll say that Wesley So is thinking for a long time. He usually plays quite fast, but now in this move he needs to take some good decision, otherwise black will be okay in this position. Okay, he plays f3. He at all, okay, this is the main reason. If you capture on c8, the queen was actually having the support on c8. That's the issue. That's why he did not capture on c8. I missed that thing. Okay, now if you want to keep the support of the c8, queen d7, yes, obviously we need to keep the support like that only. Okay, our bishop is being attacked. He gives this check. Then maybe on the next move, if you play e4, the e6 is coming. So f6, now what to do? Again, this is a very tricky position, guys. Queen into d5 is one of the moves. Queen a4 is also there. Okay, but we don't need to worry, because if you keep on capturing on d5, in the end, the c8 bishop will be hanging. So we don't need to worry about that thing. He plays rook d1, calmly supporting the piece. Now what? Still, the pieces on the c8 and b8 are hanging. Still, the pieces on c8 and b8 are not hanging, but they are not yet developed. So, देखते हैं. And one more thing is there, guys. The timing. Duda के पास बहुत कम time है. And okay, white spaces are coming towards this side of the board, and Wesley So is mounting pressure. That's what I will say. And Duda is clearly under a lot of time pressure. But if Duda gets a good position, they always have 1 second increment. Well, FI means FIDE instructor. That is the certified chess coach recognized by FIDE, means World Chess Federation, and the title you get if you have more than 2000 rating. And my rating is more than 2000. That's what I. Oh my god, what did he do? He gave up on piece? Really? Seriously? White has given up the piece, but okay. Like this rook is still there, so the knight cannot really move. Okay, maybe he wants to come with this thing, but his g6 pawn will be hanging in that case. So they might be going for the draw once again. We never know. Because Duda is clearly under a lot of pressure here. He has only 6 seconds, guys. Kya hoga? Is he going to win this game? Because black is piece up in this position. But I don't see any way in which the knight will be coming in the game. Because if you move the knight, then the rook is hanging. If you rook moves, then the knight is hanging. That is pretty bad. Oh my god, now f5 is going to come. If this is captured, then these 2 pawns will be very strong, because you need to play king b7, then only you can move the knight. If you are going to move the knight after that, then your king will be on the another planet, and in the meantime White's pawns will be queening. Okay, this is clearly winning for sure. White is clearly winning. Okay, knight d7 is played, f7 and maybe f8, and he will be a, okay, we have two moves, like we can play g6 followed by g7, check. Maybe what we should be doing, king g3. Okay, the time is very low for both the players now. Wesley So has come down to 20 seconds, and Duda is still fighting out here. But rook e8, what a move, man. He has created one square for the queen, and maybe now g7 g8 is going to be a queen very soon. So what do you think? Like g7 will be played. Okay, he is going for king g7 followed by f8. Okay, Wesley So has won the game, and he is now on 8 points, means he has scored 8, and Duda is quite behind. He is just on 5 points. So okay, today's match is going in the favor of Wesley So. Okay, who is the top player in USA? One of the top player, you can say. Fabiano Caruana is obviously there, but after him Wesley So is there. Okay, they have played the opening quite fast. Obviously this is something which they might be knowing. All these top players know all the intricacies of the opening, that's why they play very fast. But the real game will be starting in the middle game, and then only we will understand who is better and who is not. But in the previous game, we as we looked at, it was quite crazy, right? Wesley So gave up the piece. Maybe he found that the rook which is coming on the d8 square will be very strong. That's why he went for that thing. So guys, if you are new here, do like the stream, guys, because we are going to see lots of games today. After this, the main games which will be very crazy, those bullet games are going to come, and always watching bullet games, because in bullet games anything can happen, anybody can win. It all depends who plays faster and practical. And also obviously the mouse skills are also there, which will be very important. So e3, okay, white is having quite strong center, I'll say, but c4 and d5 squares are in black's control. And what to do here? Bishop a3 is one of the moves to attack the queen, but we can definitely play c5 in that case. Maybe. Okay, bishop a3 is played. Now c5 or queen f7, just getting away from the main diagonal, which is quite interesting, I'll say. Queen f7, he goes away. Hello, Pranshu Sinha is saying hello. Hello, Pranshu. Good to see you guys here. Let me have some water. Okay, I'll get a little bit free also, so that when the bullet games will be coming, I will be more open to the challenges which are there. Actually, not on my board, but on their boards. So guys, what do you think in bullet? Do you think that Duda is going to come back? Because he is trailing by 3 points right now. Do you think that he is going to come back, or it's not that clear? Okay, fine. So we are ready for the bullet game, for the excitement. Okay, so he has played bishop d5 here. Do you think that e4 is one of the options in this position? But if you play e4, then what will black play? Maybe he will play bishop to c4, attacking here. Then the pawn on d4 will be hanging. So maybe that's not that cool decision to play e4 in this position. He needs to wait to play e4. So if bishop c4 is one of the threats by black after e4, maybe we can play knight d2 and exchange the bishops and then go for it. That is also one of the ideas. Will FIDE tournament gonna begin in India? Well, CB, that completely depends upon the Indian government. We really don't know when they are going to allow big events. Then only the tournaments will definitely start, because in this COVID situation, it's very difficult. Yeah, Duda is definitely very strong, and he is very creative player also. Bhavdeep, I must say that he is a very creative player, and we might see a little bit comeback by Duda, but we should not underestimate Wesley So. Wesley So is a very rock solid player. Yeah, let's hope, because if he comes back, if he starts winning the game, then only the match situation will be more interesting, and then we will enjoy the games also more. So I'm also hoping that at some point Duda will get back into the game somehow. But let's see. Okay, here exchange up position for black now, and he has two bishops also. So again, I will say Wesley So is pressing in this position, and we might see in the future that means in just 1 or 2 minutes that Wesley So might be winning this game. So here, and okay, time control, man. Time is the issue with Duda. I don't know why. He is a very good player, but he is coming in time pressure all the time. Okay. Okay, d4 pawn is a big weakness which might be attacked in some time, maybe queen c4, or okay, he just wants to clear the bishop's path, nothing else, because if the bishop's path gets clear, the f2 pawn will be under pressure. Okay, fine. But I will say this thing also, when you have two bishops, you get a lot of chances in the position. So white is not without the bullets, that's what I'll say. His bullets, or you can say the snipers, are there. These two bishops are like the snipers, and they will be hitting on black's camp from a very long distance. So c4 is being played, queen e1. Okay, now Duda is coming near 30 seconds, guys. Whenever somebody comes under 30 seconds, then it becomes crazy game. Okay, fine. He has given up, and the game is quite equal. That's why I say queen e1 is played, and after that it's equal. Sometimes I feel like Wesley So plays very solid chess. That's why he goes for the variations which are more equal and which are easy to play when he is in time pressure. So maybe that's the reason why he went for the equality in this game, because now we can see clearly that bishop into d4, if it's played after queen into d4, white should be able to hold the game somehow. Like queen e6 is there, one of them, but f2 pawn is there, which white cannot really leave, so he needs to wait in this position, nothing else. Oh, king j8, I think he is going to make a draw. He's going to make a draw. He doesn't want to win because he is quite lead in development. I mean, sorry, not development, he is leading in score. Okay, that's cool that 10 people are watching. I am quite surprised because at this time you are still there with me. Thank you very much, guys, for the support. I hope you are enjoying with me these games, because these games are quite interesting. Two strong players. This is the Speed Chess Championship. And who doesn't want to see interesting games at night? So guys, if you are new here, do like the stream so that more people will be joining us. Okay, the game has come down to 2 seconds, guys. I was just trying to do some settings, and in that time it's going to be almost over. Okay, what to do here? Black is, oh, black plays g5 move, man. Check. King g6 is coming. What? Check. King f6. Is there any going to be a check and mate on white's king? We will come to know. Okay, any check will be a discovered check on him. Queen here. Okay. Oh my god, I think this is going to be a check and mate very soon, or no. We never know what is going to happen. Okay, black has won the game. White lost the game on time, and they have started new game. So 9 points versus 5 points. This is a huge lead. That's what I will say. This is a huge lead. Okay, castle. This is quite classical opening, we can say, in ready kind of a structure which white has taken. This is quite solid structure, and they are going to repeat the same structure which they have already played, guys. They already played in this same fashion. Okay, Duda is going to fight. I hope so. He will fight. He is pretty strong. Guys, do you remember when India was playing in Olympiad? We played against Poland. And that was a crazy game for us. It was really crazy. I hope you remember that match, which went down to tie breaks. And why knight e3? Well, usually the knight is not that well placed on d2. Means okay, but here if you want to go for the c4 square, that's why they go for knight a3 followed by knight c4 in future. That's why knight a3 is played, because it doesn't want to come in the path of the queen also, because even if you play knight d2, ultimately you are trying to get to the c4 square. So this is, and another thing is also there, that you have different possibilities of playing knight c2 followed by e4 will be coming, not there, e4, and the knight will be coming to e3 square, means centralizing the knight. So these are the possible plans which are there in the position. So d5 is played, guys. Why is he giving up the pawn? We need to understand. If queen into d5, queen into d5, knight into d5, then what is going to happen? e4 is one of the moves, and one of the pieces, means bishop or the knight will be, yeah, Humpy played that match. Yes, absolutely, it was amazing match, that's what I will say. And Humpy won that match for us. Oh, that's cool, Rahul. That's really cool that you skipped your class. Okay, so he has captured the pawn here. The rook is also attacked. Queen is also being attacked. So I think queen into ds is almost forced. We need to capture here. Otherwise, we can capture on c3. But in that case, opposite colors bishops will be there on the board. And okay, this bishop is there on this diagonal, which is not that good, I'll say. Okay, they are going for again the equality. Wesley So always goes for the equality, because obviously he is leading in this match, and all he needs to do is like just keep going and keep going. If even if all the pieces are exchanged, he's happy with the draw. But you can see one more thing, that white is having one extra piece, but black is having plenty of pawns. So the game is not yet over, you can say. But piece is a piece, and at some point, if more number of pieces are exchanged, then his piece will be standing out better than black's pawns. So guys, let me know that if you would like to hear some commentary in हिंदी also, because मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकता हूँ, और आप लोगों को अगर मज़ा आने वाला होगा तो हम हिंदी में बात करेंगे थोड़ी देर, और कभी कभी इंग्लिश में भी बात करेंगे. सो दोनों चीज़ें हो सकती है यहाँ पे. तो बताइए मुझे, आपको अगर हिंदी में चाहते हो तो आज हो जाए हिंदी बहुत दिनों के बाद. सो नाइट a5 खेला है उन्होंने, नाइट g5. चलो आज थोड़ा हिंदी में बात करके देखते हैं कैसे लगता है. अगर मुझे मज़ा आता तो हम हिंदी में ज़्यादा बात करेंगे. ओके, नाइट g5 खेला है. वाइट ऑब्वियसली वेस्ली सो के जितने पीसेस ज़्यादा एक्सचेंज हो गए इस पोजीशन में, उतना उनको अच्छा ही लगेगा. ओके, वी विल टॉक इन बोथ द लैंग्वेज, मे बी इंग्लिश, मीन्स थोड़ा हिंदी थोड़ा इंग्लिश. सो दैट्स क्वाइट ओके, आई थिंक. एनी हाउ आवर ऑडियंस इज इंडियन ओनली, सो अपनी ऑडियंस सब इंडियन ही है, तो सबको हिंदी आती होगी, आई होप सो. Knight g5. Okay. Okay, CB is saying English, please. Okay, we will mix up a little bit. Sometimes I'll talk in Hindi also. Okay, but for the CB we need to speak in English, otherwise he won't understand anything. By the way, where are you, CB? Okay, again, if you come back to the game, guys, Duda is having just 34 seconds, and as usual, Wesley So is having lots of time on his clock. So if the game continues and it becomes more complicated, then the game might be turning out to be in white's favor very soon. Very soon, guys. So we should just wait for that thing. Okay, white's all the pieces are there on the queen side, and everything is held here just because these 3 pawns and the bishop is there on this side of the board. Black is the one who is having quite good number of pieces on here on the king side, you can say, but we never know. Okay, CB, thanks for letting me know. At g5, at g5, king g2, and okay. Oh, super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Bhavdeep. Thank you for the support. Okay, king g2. So guys, 18 seconds. The game is going to be very crazy in just few moves, because more the less the time it will be more crazy. And we know this thing that Wesley So might be just going for a draw because he's happy with the draw. So if Duda, but in this position I don't think so they are going for the draw, because this is still a very complicated position, and Wesley So would love to play till the end, and if he wins he will extend his lead to 10-5. That is a big margin, I'll say, big margin. 33 seconds. He is also going a little bit slowly and gradually he is going down. He is having, okay, bishop e7. Now to just block all these pawns on this g4 is a very good move. Knight c6, maybe the knight is going to join on the d4 square. Knight a5. Okay, he is not going anywhere because the pawn on a7. Guys, here we need to be very sharp here. Only 1 second is there for the Duda, and is he going to survive or not? Oh my god, he played the move in just 0.3 seconds. 0. White has won the game once again. Wesley So has won the game. Okay, yet another game by these guys here. 15 games. Okay, 15-5. It's a huge lead by Wesley So. Okay, I think Duda is going down. Okay, but we are still hoping that he might make a comeback in bullet, and we will have some interesting chess coming up for us. So let's wait for a while, guys, until we get something more interesting to be played in this or maybe watched in this tournament. Okay, they are just going to exchange pieces or what? Okay, fine. Guys, if you are new here, do like the stream and let me know if you are enjoying with me or not. A chota sa like will be much more appreciated. Show your support, because I know I'm streaming after a long time. Okay, fine. So king is in the center. White has castled on the queen side, and these positions where the kings are exposed are very tricky. But I'll say that if the queens are not there on the board, then the trickiness comes down a little bit. So let's see whether he's going to bring more pieces. Thank you, Arvindan. Thank you very much. So here, the rook might be coming on the c file, and the knight will be coming on c6 square. Maybe knight e5 followed by knight c4. These are the some of the things which we can see that might be happening in future. So what should white do? Maybe in such positions, as far as I know, when the opponent's rook is going to come on the c file, then usually king b1 is a very useful move. So white might be playing king b1 in this position very soon. Okay, he has captured one of the pieces which was actually hitting on the a2 square. So even if he capture on c3, the a2 pawn no longer will be hanging. Yeah, I watched it for some time, maybe for 1 hour or something. I was watching. I watched that game between Kaniz and Kusha. That was a crazy game today, and I enjoyed also. Okay, knight b5. Well, I am a little bit doubtful about this move, because now this file is completely opened up, and what to do? Okay, here are some of the things which white might be playing. Knight a7 is something which he might be happy to play. If rook c8 is played, then simple move king b1 will be saving the game, and that's why maybe he exchanged light square bishop, so that there will not be any threat even if the king comes on b1 square. Okay. It will increase. We don't know. Maybe because I was not that active. Samay is very active, and on Samay streams, many people, means famous personalities come. So people love to see famous personalities, and he is also a very good guy, and people love him. That's one of the most important thing to be a successful streamer. That you need to be consistent, and people should enjoy. Maybe on my streams it is more about chess, it is not that much fun. That's why there are less crowd, but it's okay. Whoever is there, I really appreciate people who come and watch with the streams here with me and enjoy the games. And I feel like I pass on my knowledge and love with you about chess, obviously. So let's get come back to the game here. Again, Duda is having very less time, and Wesley So, what to say about him? He is having 2 minutes. And Sagar Sanyal, thank you very much. Okay. And CB, yeah, I was going to stream every day, but I was doing the setup, and now my all setup is done here because I have shifted to a new place. So that's why. But I will try to stream every single day. Okay, here black is already having a good position. He is having plenty of time. So I think Wesley So is going to win very soon. Rook d2, rook d2. Maybe rook d8 or what? Yeah, good streamers stay away from corona. Yeah. Thank you, Naman. Thank you very much. Yeah, what to do when you have the corona? You can't do anything, right? But I have recovered from corona, so it's okay now. I will be back. Means I am back already. So rook e2, the pawn was hanging. That's why he played this thing. So guys, we will talk more about chess a little bit more now. And you can always send me some messages. Your love and appreciation is always always welcome. Okay, rook f5 is one of the moves which might be playing. King c1. Okay, the rook should come on f5. I don't know why I feel like this, or what. Or maybe rook d5 is also one of the moves. But knight f6 was played previously on the move. Maybe he wants to play knight g4. That's what I was thinking, like h3. But we need to go away with this knight. What should we be doing? Because the rook on h5 seems to be not that good. Maybe rook c5 check, and then we will be playing knight e5. And if the knight comes in the center, then okay, the knight is coming in the center, and it is going to be a little bit difficult position for white now. Yes, I'm back with a bang. And Sagar's analysis, sir, please collaborate with others. That's one of the best things to do, sir. And also will tell everyone I know to subscribe. And thank you very much for your support. Yes, yes, yes. So we will be looking at the game, guys, and your chat and everything is always welcome. I like it when people are more interactive with me. Okay. Okay, this is one of the things. Rook c1 and rook e1 is one of the things which we can do here and checkmate white's king. But that's not going to happen. This is a top level game, and this kind of silly tricks will not be played. Okay, he's going for, okay. Black won the game very easily. This was completely winning. We already knew this thing. And what? This is a new game, guys. Maybe we can talk a little bit. Okay, d4, c5. This is something new. He's going for the Benoni setup. Benoni openings are always very tricky, and he has played e4. It means that he is going for the knight c3. That's very clever, I will say, because once you play c4, then your bishop will be a little bit badly placed. But once you play here the knight c3, then the possibility of bishop b5 check is always there, developing the bishop with the tempo. And this is also very interesting. Like, he is going for h4 h5, is going for all out thing, and bishop h6. A very interesting idea. Just capturing it here because white is having 2 pawns on the light square. So Duda has exchanged da square bishop, and he is trying to control the da squares now because he is having light square bishop, white's light square bishop. He is badly placed. And Wesley So, what to say about this man? He is also going for this square. He's also going for this square. So castling, although this is the castling position is there, black's king seems to be very, very safe to me. And there is no risk. There is no risk until now. So do you think that this bishop, which is kind of good, I'll say, will be able to do something in this position? Or again, Wesley So is going to dominate the match on the clock, on the board, and he is going to win this championship match very soon. Okay, a6, b6. I don't understand why is he playing like that. Maybe he wants to play bishop d7 followed by b5 at some point. That, okay, rook a7. The rook is going to come here. f5 is something which might be possible in future, but right now it is not possible because there are certain threats. And as we saw, the f5 square is completely under white's control. So white is not letting black to play f5. If f5 is not going to come on the board, then what will you do with the knight on h6 square? Because the knight is not having g4 square, f5 square, f7 square. Everything is quite closed. The knight is stuck there. Knight is stuck there, guys. Queen d2. Okay, if we are going to see, then a knight d7 followed by what to do with this knight. I am confused. This position is very difficult. Black is not having any good plans. Miss, this bishop is not doing that great job. The knight is also not having any future. Even if it comes on the f6 square, what are you going to do after that? And white is trying to play b4, I think. Yeah, the knight is coming on f6 square. That's what I was thinking. He is going for the b4 because this is a risk-free game. This is a risk-free game from both the sides. Okay, knight g8, man. This might be played, this might be played, and at some point the d6 pawn is going to be a weakness and knight c4 is going to come on the board. Because now if he captures on, okay, now b6 is something which we can definitely capture, and after a into b6, queen into b6, then knight c4 is one of the moves. Okay. Okay, guys, here, what do you think is going to happen? Everything is blocked on the queen side. White is having a very great control over the c file, and he might be doubling the rooks very soon. Rook c3 followed by rook c1 is going to come on the board. That's what I was thinking. And all white needs to do is getting some kind of breakthrough in the center. Maybe queen c7 is coming. Okay, white is definitely having lots of chances in this position. Guys, I'll take a little bit water. If you are new here, do like the stream, guys. Your one like support is much more appreciated. Well, Bhushan, when I will be playing with the subscribers, definitely you be there and I will play against you for sure. Okay. But today we are going to enjoy the games which are being played in the Speedchess Championship. Huge prize money is there. 250,000 US dollars is a huge prize money, I'll say. Okay, queen c8. Is he going to queen d7, rook c1, king here? Okay. Even if, okay, even if white is action down in this position, the black's king is very weak. The pawn on d6 is a very weak pawn. Plus, the knight is also having a great square on f5 square, and I think this is quite good. And one more thing is there, guys, in this position, black is having very less time. He's having just 13 seconds, and playing this position in time pressure is very risky. Now, queen into d6 might be one of the moves. The a6 pawn is also hanging. I think he's just going to capture the pawn on a6, or maybe he can play queen f6 and queen into g5. That is also one of the possibilities. And king on h2 is quite safe. Okay, he's going for the g5 pawn or not? Okay, queen g7 is there. What we should be doing? Should we capture on a6? Okay, he has captured the queens. He is going for everything. Okay, now the d6 pawn is going to be a trump card maybe at some point, but we never know. This position is already okay. Knight e2. The rook is not having any good support squares. Now d6 is a good idea, followed by d7, d8. If this pawn queens, then white will be winning for sure. But I will say playing this position with 30 seconds means 12 seconds is not so easy. Now just bring the king. Bring the king, guys. Bishop into b5 is there. A into b5, knight d5 followed by knight b6, and okay. Sudhanshu Sharma. Hello, Sudhanshu. Bishop c2, knight d5 check. Okay, knight c7. The pawn is gone, but the a6 pawn is also gone. Knight c5 might be played, supporting this pawn. Yeah, Duda, I don't know. Today is playing very slow. And Wesley So is playing quite fast, I'll say. He's playing good moves, very rock solid moves. He's not taking too much of risk, and that's how you need to play. There is a lot to learn from Wesley So from this game. He is a very solid player. He doesn't go for stupid attacks. And now, okay, he has blocked this rook also. That's also a very clever strategy, I'll say. But I think somehow this knight should come. That's what he played. Knight c3, knight d5 is coming on the board. Knight d5 is coming. Yes, knight d5 check, king here. And somehow I think like a7 square should be protected. And okay, he is going for this square. What is he going to do? g3. Oh, bishop a4. Oh my god, what is this? And he won the game. Superb. Because if you capture here, then the a7 and a8. Okay, now they are having a little bit break. They are having a little, but a bishop a for this was a phenomenal move, guys. Phenomenal move. So they are going to wait for a while, I think, because now blitz section is over and Wesley So is leading with 12 to 5, and I already think that he is going to win the championship, miss this match, quite sure. So if Duda and Krzysztof manages to win lots of bullet games, then only he can come back, because there is a difference of 7 points, and 7 points is not so easy to get. So let's see. If you have any questions, guys, do let me know, and we will definitely be looking at the bullet games. Bullet games will be much more fun. Yeah, Wesley So is very solid also, very solid. Let me ask you some of the questions, like who do you support in this speed chess championships? Please let me know in the chat, guys. Who do you support? Do you think that Magnus Carlsen is going to win, or Hikaru Nakamura, or is there any other player who might be coming near to them and crush one of them? Let me know. Who do you think? Okay, I'm waiting for your message, guys. I think there will be 5 minutes difference. Now 1 plus 1 is there, and we are hoping that Duda is going to come back. Let's see. Magnus and Hikaru in the finals. Well, Bhavnesh, that's I was supporting with it, but when he lost, I'm not following. Oh, well, it's a little bit difficult, I'll say. It's very difficult to play in this format because we need to play rapid, then blitz, and also bullet also. And we obviously played quite good in the uh, format which was more suitable, but the when the time control was less, he couldn't do it. How many bullets they gonna play, and can you say about the speed chess championship? I haven't followed. Okay, can you show the championship table? Well, definitely I'll try to show you if it's available for everyone. Yeah, so let me show you this screen. I'll show you the screen. Wait just 1 minute. Yeah, I think you can see the screen over here, and you can see that Hikaru Nakamura is already there. He will be playing against Vladimir Fedoshev today. Wesley So and Duda and Krzysztof are going to play here. Magnus Carlsen will be playing against Artemiev. That is also going to be a very interesting match. And the most difficult match, I will say, will be between MVL Maxim Victor-Lagrev, who will be playing against Levon Aronian. So let's see, guys, who is going to be there in the semi-finals, because today Wesley So is almost there in the semi-finals. If he wins this game, he will be in semi-finals, and finals will be there very soon. So we are hoping this thing that tournament will be more and more interesting. So here you can see that MVL has already won against Nihal Sarin, and Carlson won against Maqsadlu. Very crushing game, crushing score, I'll say 24 out of and 5. Firoza is there, who lost against like won by Fedosev. And today we are witnessing this game, Wesley So against Duda Jan Krzysztof. On the 3rd of December, Nakamura versus Fedosev will be there. So there is a little bit gap between the games here, and because Magnus Carlsen's tournament is going to happen very soon, and we are waiting for that tournament also. So guys, I hope. Okay, I'll come back to the chessboard here. Yeah, what were you saying? Isn't Wesley the top five, top favorite? Nah, well, Wesley So is not okay. He is obviously a strong player, but Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura are the favorites. Well, I think like Hikaru Nakamura should win the tournament because I root for him. I watch his streams also quite often on Twitch. He always streams, and I love that guy because he plays the game. He streams also about the games after his game. So he's very entertaining also, and somehow I feel like he deserves to be the champion. That's my favorite. Okay, who is your favorite? You can let me know in the chat. Who is your favorite? Yeah, nearly adopted Daniel Dubois. So guys, we are waiting for the bullet games to start. Once the bullet games will be started, like it will be a crazy fight because we are hoping that Duda will come back, and I think there are 8 games. I think there are 8 games CB in bullet. I think I don't know exactly. My favorite is Carlson. Okay, guys, please correct me if there are more number of games in bullet because we are waiting for that thing. Magnus. Okay, everybody's favorite is Magnus. I think. How many bullet games are there? Let me know. Already, how many games are over? 12 and 5. No, they must have drawn some games. Let me check the rules here. The match is tied. 30 minutes of 1 on 1+1. Okay, yeah, the games will be for 30 minutes, guys. How many games will be there? It depends upon how much you play. It based upon time. Yes, it's based upon time. In 30 minutes, maximum number of games can be played. So if Duda keeps on winning the games one after another, then obviously Duda might be getting the chance because in 30 minutes, I think we can play 2 minutes for one game. So if you divide 15 games might be played, I think they will play bullet for 30 minutes. Yes, games are depend on time allotted. Yes, 30 minutes is allotted. I just checked it now. I just checked it. Thank you guys. That's what I say. Like, if you don't know anything, chat always knows everything. Chat always knows everything. They are like the encyclopedia. Thank you very much, Bhavdeep, for letting me know. And yours truly 46735867. I'm feeling like I'm telling some number. I don't understand why did you keep this number? Is it your favorite number or this is just a random number? You have kept yours truly also. Maybe you are indicating that you want to tell your number to someone. But this is definitely not mobile number. Maybe something else. You never know. So guys, how much time they take? Like how much break they take during the games? 90 minutes of 5+1, then 60 minutes of 3 3+1, and then 30 minutes of 1+1. Okay, we are waiting. So maybe until we wait, should I play some of the games? Maybe I'll also play some games until until the game starts. And guys, let me know if the games are going to start. I will play some bullet games. I have not played bullet games since long time, and I will try a little bit of my own hand. Let's see how many games I'll be winning. Okay, d4. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Oh, he's attacking my queen. That's very tricky player. Okay, let's play this also. Let's play g4, g5. Okay, knight g3. I'm also going for the f5 square, guys. Let's play queen d2. Okay, f4 square is gone. I can't really do anything about that square, so forget about it. Knight f5. We'll also go for that square. Yup. Now knight e4. Okay, we can castle here and figure it out after some time. If we are going to get some chances, f5 is one of the moves which I would love to play in this position. Okay, he is going for that. Okay, what I should be doing? Okay, I can play king h1, just trying to be a little bit safe. Rook g8. Okay, he's going back. Okay, I'll just capture it here. And h4. I want to capture this pawn. If I get to play this, okay, close down everything. If he gives up, okay, he's not giving up the bishop. I will be very happy if he gives me the bishop. Okay, he has given up the bishop. Okay, fine, let's play this. Let's play this also. Okay, c6. 19 seconds. We are having very less time, guys. We are just being like Duda. 18 seconds. Are we going to get any chance, or we are going to just being crushed here? Queen e3 is a very strong move from my opponent. It might be there on the board. Let's exchange some of the pieces. He's not going for the exchanges. Okay, no problem. d4 square is something which I would love to get. Let's play 8 seconds, guys. Very less time. Very less time. Check is coming. Incoming. Okay. Oh, I got the queen. Oh, 2 seconds. 1 second. I lost on time. I need to play a little bit faster, I think. Okay, guys, the game has already started here. The games have started. Let me... can't see the board. Okay, sorry guys, I was playing, so I couldn't manage OBS till that time. Sorry for that thing, but we are back. We're back here. I was not looking at the screen. Sorry for that thing. Maybe after all these games, I'll also play some bullet games, and you will enjoy with me. Okay, we'll see some games now. Maybe some crazy games just like me. I hope that Duda will come back, and he will also have some chance. Okay, we're back here, and what's going to happen? Yeah, I corrected, guys. I have corrected. I hope I have corrected here. Okay, 3 seconds, and Duda is playing fast here. Duda is already winning this game, I think. Duda is going to win his first game after long time, and he's going to checkmate black. Wesley So is going to lose. Queen e7 is going to come, and he has won his first game, guys. That's cool. That's quite cool. So he has recovered at least 1 point, I'll say. Okay, 12 to 6. Still, Wesley So is leading with quite big margin. After ages, Duda has won the game. So do you think that he is going to come back just like this? Is this going to be the streak? Okay, let's focus on the game. And guys, keep liking the stream if you are new here. That will be great, and your appreciation is always welcome. Okay, so देखते हैं क्या होता है. Bishop e5. The bishop is being attacked. Knight f5 is something which definitely we can play. Knight f5. Yes, knight f5. In bullet game, anything is possible, guys. Anything. You can lose any position, you can win any position. Okay, but Duda is taking too much of time once again. Okay, he is pressurizing the pawn on f2, h3. Okay, the knight is not having any good squares, because knight h6, if you play the knight into h6, or even bishop into h6, knight into h6 coming, so black is kind of forced to play this, or no. Okay, he has gone for that, and the pawn is gone, man. Knight into h6. Oh, he did not even go. Okay, first of all, he wants to distract the queen, and now maybe he is going for the h6. Bishop into h6, g into h6, and knight into h6. Pawn up. Again, the knight will come back here, supporting the. Okay, he is going for the knight. Bishop into h6 is very soon there on the board, and bishop into g3. What do you think about bishop into g3? G into a, f into g3, queen into g3, check. Okay, that was one of the positions where white couldn't have played that move. Okay, fine. Knight into b5. e4 pawn is weak, but the queen is being attacked. First of all, he needs to support the queen. Queen e7. Okay, I was thinking that he might have played queen c6 to pressurize here because the knight was also hanging. Okay, he goes for the e4 pawn, rook e1, and f5. Okay, man, what is going to happen? Queen c4, king d, check. Knight c3. Okay, fine. Queen d6. Okay, he's pressurizing on g3. So guys, this is my very humble try to talk about these games. I am just trying to enjoy also, because these top players are playing this game, and it is not so easy for us to understand what is going on. Oh my god, he has blundered the queen. He did not take it. What is happening, man? What is happening? He did not take the queen. He did not take the queen. Okay, black is having very less time. But white is having great position, and he might be just he might be just playing and playing. Knight e6. Okay, this is all over. White won the game. That was crazy. He gave up the queen and he did not even capture. Okay, that's why it is said like bullet is unpredictable. Yes, Atharva, it happens with every one of us. Yeah, Wesley is leading by large margin, and that's why I think like he's going to crush Duda here. But as many as games they can play in 30 minutes, and the scores can change. If he manages to win how many games, like 8 games in a row, then the scores might change. Duda can still win the tournament. Okay, I see here Duda just exchange, like the queens are exchanged very quickly so that there will not be any queen blunders. Knight f5. Okay, what is he doing? Bishop c5, the check. Now the pawn on e5 is hanging, so maybe f6, g6. Okay, dislodging this knight from this square. So there might be one of the moves which is knight e3 is definitely not a possibility. So to get that square, maybe f4 sorry, b4 will be played on the board. Otherwise then white needs to play knight g3. Okay, he went for knight g3, f6. Okay, king e1. He is just supporting the rook on d1. Very clever move. Bishop d1, controlling the d1 square. Okay, exchanges. Black is definitely having great edge, because whenever you have two bishops, guys, the position is always ready to be more and more complicated. And at some point, if this bishop gets some room on this diagonal, then the pawns will be just falling like clods. Okay, this is already quite better position. I will say that black is definitely better, but as they say in bullet, anything is possible, anything can happen. And the pawn is ready to roll, guys. The e pawn is ready to roll. Maybe at some point e4 will be coming very soon, then e3, and all white pieces will be not so well placed here. So Duda is again in big trouble, guys. e4 has been played on the board, and let's see b5. Okay, 15 seconds are there on the board. 29 seconds for Wesley So and king d2. Okay, guys, I will try to comment as much as possible on the board. Okay. Today subscribe now. Okay, thank you Atharva for subscribing. We will be having lots of fun in coming days. I'll be streaming about speed chess in coming days also. So b4 देखते हैं क्या होने वाला है. 10 seconds are there. Wesley So is coming down in time pressure. He is also rook e2 check, king d3. Okay man, h2 pawn is hanging. Is he going to capture? Okay, bishop is played on the, because bishop on c5 was hanging. And now, okay, they are exchanging pieces after pieces. Black is having some extra chances because he has this pawn, but okay, the pawn on b6 is supported. Checks are very crazy, because once you can start giving checks, if the bishops are going to be there on the board, they will definitely dominate the knight, and knight on the rim is dim, they say. Okay, he want to exchange the pieces, but okay, king d3, bishop c3. What's happening? I'm not understanding exactly. Bishop e4, he wants to give the check, and now the pawn on b4 is hanging. Man, the pawn on b4 is going to fall. Okay, he has lost that pawn. The pawn on h7, he's going for this pawn. Okay, he plays for h5. At some point, if the b5 pawn hang, like king c4, king c5 is one of the things. Okay, black is going to play king c4, king into b5. Maybe you can just capture the pieces here, and then knight f6, knight h5 is one of the moves. Okay, he gives the check. Here he captures the pawn, and now the b pawn is going to be a passed pawn very soon. Okay, black is just pushing his pawn. Black is going to win, I think. b4, b3, he is clearly winning. Okay, he should not be worried about this thing. Okay, this is very easy. Black, Wesley So once again won the game, guys. Great show, great show. He is just keep on increasing his lead in the match. He's already on 14. His opponent is having only 6 points, so that is a very big significant lead. We'll say that if you do the maths right, it is 8 points lead. It's 8 point lead. Okay, again you can say that King's Indian or a Benoni kind of a structure might be happening. Knight c7. The ideas in this kind of positions are like to play b5 and try to keep it more interesting. Okay, let's see. This is the modern variation in the Benoni. Knight e5, bishop e5. If everything is exchanged on that square, f4 is a very important square, and in such positions sometimes g5 is also played. But b6, he plays very solid chess. Now rook d1, f4 is one of the moves, but it will definitely weaken some of the, okay, f4, he has played queen d4 check, and the queen, okay, queen, he did not go for the queen exchange. He plays king h2, and okay, bishop into a4. Okay, knight into a4, queen a4, and he gets the chance to play the pawn in the center. Whenever white gets the chance to play the pawn in the center, these two pawns will be very strong, guys. Okay, it all depends upon whether white will be able to create some passed pawn, or if he manages to break this pawn structure, then only he will be having some chances. But okay, black gives up the exchange, knight d5 and bishop e4. He is exchange down, but this knight is also not having a square. f7 is a weakness, so I think white has already got a great position here. Rook f1 is one of the moves which okay, he exchanges the queen. Rook f1 is going to come, and okay, that's what he played. f7 pawn is a weakness. a7 pawn, he took the pawn here, and okay, two pawns are there. Rook behind the passed pawn is always a good strategy. White plays the rook behind the passed pawn, and these two pawns are completely blocked. Okay, he goes for h4, h5, very standard plan. Rook f6, maybe what we should be doing in this position. The c5 pawn should be attacked. Maybe rook d5 is coming on the board very soon, or maybe he can play rook c7 followed by capturing, because you cannot really push the pawn. Knight e6 will be a good idea, just keeping everything in the position intact. And rook d7, okay, two rooks on the 7th rank is always a good strategy, because the rook on f8 will always be tied down to support the f7 pawn. The king comes in the center, and will there be a king walk? We'll be seeing that thing very soon. King e4, king d5, and this pawn on c5 will be falling. We never know, guys. King e4, okay, so he has centralized the king here. Now king d5 is going to come on the board very soon, and if it is possible, rook into e6. Now knight e6 is no longer a possibility, because rook into e6 was a possibility which would have won the piece. Okay, c4. Now this pawn is hanging, but knight c5 followed by knight into d7 is one of the threats in the position, so he needs to protect c5 square, maybe with the moves rook d5. Now who is going to support the pawn on b4? Okay, we can just capture the pawn on b4. All the pawns on this side of the board are gone. This is 3 versus 3. White is having one exchange, and okay, if he is going to capture the knight on e6 with the rook, then it will be 3 versus 2, and it will be a draw. So the game might be drawn very soon, because black has captured the pawn on h4. Let's see what is going to happen. They have started playing in seconds, guys. 11 seconds and 18 seconds. This is a crazy game that's going to happen anytime. The knight might, okay, knight has, very good, he has got this chance. He got the fork, and he is pawn up in this position after knight e2, king e2. And what is going to happen? Is he going to lose the g2 pawn also? Oh my god, he's going to lose the g2 pawn. H pawn is going to Forward. Okay, black is going to win very soon. I think black is going to win. He just needs to keep on pushing the pawns. White is not having any chances until now. That's why the knights are said to be very, very tricky, guys. Knights are said to be very, very tricky. Yes, guys, thank you for all your support. We are 20 people watching here. I hope you are enjoying with me. If you are enjoying with me, then do like and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Because okay, is he going to win 8 games in a row? That's a big story. Okay, he has almost winning. Okay, Wesley So is still playing because he knows that each and every second is very, very important, because the longer you play, the less number of games will be played, because in this format you will be getting only 30 minutes, and in that those 30 minutes you need to play maximum number of games. Okay, it's checkmate on the next move. Okay, Wesley So is wasting time. Every second he has utilized. Okay, e4, e5, okay, f4. This is something which you must play. King's Gambit is the opening which you must play in such positions where you need to win. And okay, these players are quite solid. They know that these openings are quite solid. And I remember Adiban played this King's Gambit, I think, against Wesley So when he was playing in Tata Steel. Thank you very much, Atharva. Thank you very much. Knight g5. Okay, what is happening? Why did he play that? Bishop g4 attacking the queen. Queen might be coming on h4 square. This is a very standard practice. And then knight d5, knight f6, and queen h7 is a check and mate. That is what happens in beginner's game, but this is not a beginner's game. It is going to be a very tough game. Knight e5 centralizes the knight. Bishop b3. Obviously we need to protect the knight, and now to protect the h4 square, knight g6 was also one of the possibilities. Okay, here h6. I don't think so that white is going to move the knight anyhow. He might be playing bishop f4. He will just sacrifice this thing because this bishop will be coming here. Okay, he did not go for the sacrifice, but I would have gone for the sacrifice in that position also. Okay, knight into e4. Definitely your pieces should come on that side of the board. h4 square is being guarded by the knight as well as the queen on d8. Queen f2. He is going for the f4 pawn, but how on earth is going to capture that? Okay, very tricky. Bishop c7 was played with the idea of bishop b6. Okay. Wesley So is keeping his chances open in this position, and now can he capture here? Bishop into f4, knight into f4, queen g3 is there attacking both the pieces. And is there any chance from black side to support both the pieces? I don't think so. Okay, he did not go for it. He's going for the a4 a5. Okay, a4 a5 is played very standard. Queen c3. Why is he going for this move? Come on, he wants to exchange the pieces or what? He wants to exchange the queens. Okay, he has gone for the exchange of the queens, and now maybe he wants to play rook d2 followed by rook f1. Rook d2 followed by rook f1 is being played. f4 pawn needs to be attacked very soon. Okay, he is attacking on this pawn. Maybe at some point bishop d5. Okay, I was thinking about bishop d5, but he already moved the pawn to b6 square. Bishop e5. Okay. Okay, black is quite solid, I say. But whenever, oh my god, what is happening? Rook f4 is coming, man. Both the pieces are okay. He has blundered, guys. He has blundered very big time. White is clearly winning once again. Duda has come back, guys. He has struck, but he is having only 10 seconds. Wesley So is having 14 seconds. Is he going to win the game or not is a big thing. Okay, even square. Fortunately, even square is guarded. Otherwise, it would have been a checkmate. Now, h3 should be played at any point. Okay, I'm getting a little bit breathless in this position. Knight f4. Okay, king g1. Very important move. Otherwise, if you go for the knight into e6, then it would have been a check and mate. Okay, white is completely winning. White is having one extra piece here, and he is having one extra. Every move there will be 1 second increment. So that's why white should be winning very soon, guys. King knight. Oh my god. Okay, he's going to capture on f8. Definitely, he's going to capture on f8. Okay. Here again, Wesley So is playing because he knows the value of time. It is not just the time which is very important on the clock. It is also the time on different clock, I can say, because more number of games will be played if the games finishes very early. So he is just trying to waste the time as much as possible. That's a good strategy, I'll say. Check, and next move it's going to be a check and mate. Very good. Duda has struck once again, guys. Duda has struck once again. He is recovering now. 14 out of like 14 to 8. Let's support Duda, because always like to support the guys who are little bit behind in the tally, you can say the standings. And obviously Duda is the one who needs to win one game after another. He needs to win 8 games in a row, then only he has the chance to win in this match. So is he going to do that or not? He has already won 2 games in a row, and now if he manages to win more 6 games, then the games will died, and they will be playing once again some more bullet games. Knight c5. Okay, bishop is there, bishop into g7, king into g7, and queen b2. Okay, this is they are going to for the exchanges. Okay, Wesley So is very smart. He just wants to keep on exchanging so that there will not be a complicated position, because the previous game was too much complicated. That's why he lost. Just watching 2 grandmasters play a game. One had 3 pawns for a queen. Even though the grandmaster with 3 pawns down was down the exchange, he still played very accurately. The game ended in wow. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. That's why they are grandmasters. That's what I'll say. So guys, if you are new here, do like the stream, guys. Make it 50 likes. You are 18 people are there. I hope you are new. We never know. Okay. Still, I think 15-20 minutes or still stream will be there for 15 or 20 more minutes, and we might be enjoying some more great chess. Okay, Duda is pawn up in this position and he is trying very hard. Wesley So is under pressure, guys. Wesley So is under pressure. The H pawn needs to be protected. Is he going to win this game also? Wesley So is under pressure. He is having one less pawn, but as we know that rook end games are usually drawn, but this is blitz game. This is a blitz game, and in blitz game, pawn up or this kind of things will not really help you. So okay, now the king is going to come. This is technically this should be winning for white, sorry, black here in this position. Rook b2 or even rook b2, king e2, and again rook b2. Okay, rook a4, the pawn will be pushed forward. King is going to come here and the pawn, okay, king d5. Yes, hello Niraj, guys, okay, here what is going to king c4 check, here king d3, and at some point he will be playing king c3. The checks will be stopped with rook c4, pawn will be coming forward, king c2, and it is a game. Again Duda is going to win this game. He has won, he's going to win the 3rd game in a row. That's fantastic for this Polish fighter. I'll say he is the very great tactical also. He's very alert and he's playing very accurate chess here. King c3, that's what we were thinking. And now the pawn comes to the b2 square. He captures this pawn, and now rook b4 is going to come on the board, followed by there will be a check, king b3, and the pawn will be queening very soon. Thank you very much, Niraj. Okay, black is once again having great chances. He might not be capturing here. He will capture rook into e3 now. Now the king will be coming here. The g3 pawn will be lost, and there will be a checkmate very soon. Check, and he will wait for one move, and then it's a check and mate. King h1, rook h3 is a check and mate. Okay. But Wesley So is a very okay, that's his favorite, that's his cat. That's it. It's not his photo, but it is his cat's photo. He loves his cat, I know, because I was looking at that thing in his interview also. Okay, again Duda has gone for a knight c3, a very different game, Vienna game we call it, whenever you start with the knight c3 move. And he has played f4, bishop into f4 is there on the board, and it's again very interesting. So now I think bishop g5 is one of the moves. Okay, he goes for the queen d3. Maybe he wants to castle on the king side and bring his pieces, especially the rook on a1 in the game, as quickly as possible. And the king, if he goes for the castle here, then obviously white is already having pieces which will be striking towards the king side, here. Fingers crossed, guys. What is happening? Bishop into c3, queen into c3. Okay, he has given up one pawn. For the attack. Okay, let's see whether he will be able to attack or not. Duda has given one pawn. Okay, but at any point I think it will not be that much crazy to play g4, trying to open up the g file, because if he gets the open g file, then many things are going to change here in this position. Or maybe he can try for that thing with queen f3 and g4. Okay, he has played rook g1. Now the g4 is coming on the board. Maybe h5 will be played, but even if you play h5, we have h3. Okay, he goes back very simply. Now h4, h5 is coming, guys. Black needs to play h5 in this position. Right? Okay, he's not going for the, he's going for the exchanges. He's going for the exchanges on the d3 square. h5, oh my god, bishop g5 is coming. But if you go for the bishop into g5, then queen into e5, the central pawn is very important, guys. Okay, bishop g3. That's why he supports the pawn. He is not giving up the pawn here in this position. And now what? Okay, everything is closed on this side of the board. He is trying very hard, but I'm really doubtful about this game from Wesley So is definitely having great time. Where Duda is already having only 12 seconds in this position, and okay, this is not his game. He needs to finish the game very quickly, as quickly as possible, because black is dominating. The pawn on e6 was hanging. He took the pawn, bishop into g7. Okay, no problem. He can capture on f1 square. The bishop is not going to do any great miracles in this position. Knight g3. Okay. Okay, knight f5 is the threat, followed by he'll be capturing many. Okay, he'll be capturing. Okay, he has a lot. Obviously he needs to change, because time is, as we know this thing, that time is very important. But the difference between the two players is still 6 points, and the time is getting low and low. How many minutes they will be having, I don't know exactly. Maybe they are having many 15 minutes in this position. Guys, if you are new here, do like the stream, make it 50 likes. Support the channel, guys, support the channel. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry guys. Soham is here. Hi Soham, good to see you here. Okay, fine. So 44 seconds are there. They have already started a new fresh game. Games are gonna going really interesting. Yeah, they are very interesting, guys. They are really interesting in this position. h4 is being played. b5. IPW law. Hello Atul bhai. Yes, IPW. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. I'm really happy. Okay, Wesley So is a little bit in shaky position. The king is okay, but if the queens are exchanged, obviously the game will be in his favor. So he's not exchanging the queens, because white is already having the exchange of position here. Yeah. My health is good. Hello guys. I'll be talking with you all. Okay, here rook into f4 is one of the moves which is possible in this position, but will that be able to get any chances here? Because after rook into f4, queen d8 check is there. Duda might be thinking about this thing only, whether he should go for that thing or can he complicate the things, because queen d8 check, king g7, I don't see any checks. Okay, he captured the pawn on h5. I don't know why. Yeah, this is the type of position from the Nash board, but black is the one who is having action down position, so it's very difficult. I'll say the pawn on f2 is hanging, so maybe he might play rook g5. Okay, he goes for this. Rook into f2 is played, will be played. Rook g2 will be played, and okay, he goes for this thing. Maybe he wants to push the pawn. E3 pawn is coming on the board. Okay, the pawn on h7 is hanging, guys. Okay, but this pawn is not going to, because the rook will always come behind the passed pawn, and black has defended the position quite good until now, but it's not going to help him, because two rooks. Okay, what? E2 is there. Rook into e2 means we can capture on h7. It might be a draw. It might be a draw, guys, because if we capture on f2, d5 will be captured very soon. It's going to be a draw. And if obviously if white, okay, rook into e2, king into h7, rook into f2, rook into d5, and it's a draw. Okay, once again, Wesley So has drawn the game in a winning position, but he doesn't really care about this drawing games. He's okay with it. He's completely okay with this thing. Yes, so this is my favorite opening kind of a position, Nashdorf. I'm waiting for Nashdorf, but both of these players are not playing e4, like they're not going for the Sicilian. They're just going for e4, e5, f4, knight c3. See, now d4 is played by Duda, bishop f4. Okay, they're going for the London system or what? I think he's going for the London system. Bishop f4, e3. This is going to be a very rock solid. Now c3 will be played, knight c3, knight f3, bishop d3. This might be one of the plans here. Okay, he is not allowing that thing, but still queen b3. Okay, queen b6 will be played. They might be exchanging the queens very soon. Okay, he's not going for the exchange. He's plays queen c8. Okay, is he going to play f3 followed by g for this kind of a 3d? No. Oh, e5 is being allowed. E5 is coming in the on the board. E5 is coming on the board, guys. Okay, I think there will be very less time left on the clocks. Guys, don't forget to like the stream, okay, and subscribe to the. Yes, this is played in some positions. Yeah, it is played. Definitely it is played. But Duda is taking too much of time in this position. That's what I will say. Is my internet good or what? Is it hanging? The stream is okay. Okay, it was the server was hanging, I think. Wow, e6. Yeah, he played e6. I don't know why exactly. e5 was something which I was expecting. Still, the timing is blinking. Maybe why is he playing like that? Maybe there is some internet connection problem from my side or their side. I really don't understand. Because as far as I can see, like my stream is going quite smooth, but still the timings are like this. Should I just refresh the page, guys? Should I just refresh the page? Okay, I'll just refresh the page to understand what's the issue. Okay, it's taking too much of time. I don't know why exactly this is happening. Sorry guys, I shouldn't have done that thing, but it is taking too much of time. Maybe at the crucial moment only this thing is happening. At the crucial moment only this thing is happening. We can't do anything. We can't do anything. Maybe I'll just try to go in the... Okay, server error, guys. Server error is there. We will look into it. The server error is there. I don't know why. We'll wait for a while if the things are good. Live chess. Okay, it's back. I think. I hope it's back. If it comes back, the server is down. Chess.com server is down. What to do? Should I call our friend Rakesh Kulkarni to fix the server? uh, the games were getting like very interesting, and suddenly the server is down. Yeah. Okay, we are just waiting and waiting. Should I play a game till that point if it recovers or not? We don't know. We never know. Guys, I think they want me to stop the stream somehow. There is nothing I can do. The puzzles are also not starting. Nothing is starting. Are there any puzzles? No, puzzles are also not starting. What should I do? If you have any questions, ask me. Okay, I'll talk with you. If you have any questions, do ask me, guys. Do ask me. Okay, the games were getting crazy, but I think Wesley So was already winning the championship, and I will wait for 1 or 2 minutes, and if the things are not getting good, then I will just stop the stream because I can't even play. I can't do anything here. So because internet connection, please reconnect and try. Okay, I'll try the different connection here if I can do it. I'll try the different connection. There might be a little bit Okay, I think I'm back and I have changed my network. Let's see if the different network will help us or not. It's not helping us. Nothing is helping us. Okay, that's it then. So guys, before you leave the stream, well, Neeraj, is there any relationship between leeches rating and FIDE rating? Usually, online rating is 200 points or something like that higher, they say, than your original FIDE rating. That's what they say. So, but there is nothing sure shot formula. There is no sure shot formula about this thing. Well, Ansh, the chat is very friendly on my channel. It is always very, all my friends only come here and enjoy with me, and the watching is also very less. I have decided I'll make more mods. My friends will be mods and everything. Once I'll be having more than 100 people watching my stream, so we need to wait for that for a while to happen. Maybe in future we might be having that many people watching our stream, and then definitely you are always welcome. Okay. So guys, thanks for being there. Shahid is also here. Thanks for being, guys, and before you leave, do like the stream, make it 50 likes. Okay, and I will end the stream because the chess.com server is not working. I tried many times, but there is some issues there. It's not helping us today somehow. It's not responding or anything, so I'll end the stream. Is there any exam to be a FIDE instructor? Obviously, to become the FIDE instructor, you need to give the exam, and your rating should be more than 2000. FIDE rating should be more than 2000. Then only you are eligible to get the FIDE instructor title, even after, like you can say, passing the exam. Yes, thank you, Bhavdeep, for being there till now. I also enjoyed the stream, and we'll be meeting very soon for something interesting. You can always comment after the video in the comment section what you would love to see, and I will definitely try to do something interesting on our channel. So, thank you very much. I will go and sleep. It is 2 a.m. now. I won't play now because if I start playing Bhavdeep, then I will keep on playing till the morning, and maybe next time we will definitely do it. we'll, I will definitely do it. I will play with everyone who are there, and we'll enjoy together. Maybe on this Sunday. Okay, guys, see you then.